Maayong adlaw, I'm Bryce Brent Abendong, and today we are taking closer look at something we often take for granted, the way we move. In this presentation for BPED 214, Principle of Motor Control and Learning of Exercises, Sports, and Dance, we've titled our project Dynamics of Human Movement because movement isn't just a physical, it is a masterclass in control and coordination. In this video, we are going to break down how motor skills like gross, fine, open, and closed skills actually work across three different worlds, like sports, contemporary dance, and traditional games. We want to show you that whether you are sprinting for a finish line or balancing in a dance studio, your brain and body are working together in a perfect sequence. So let's go and get started with our first category, sports. Now, let's get moving.
Sport is one of the main ways humans use and refine their motor skills, and sprinting is among its most basic and powerful forms. Sprinting began as a survival movement, running fast to hunt prey or escape danger, and later became a formalized race where raw speed is measured in seconds. Today, it is used in athletics, coaching, and physical education to teach how the body can generate explosive power, maintain rhythm, and control deceleration. These phases show how running fast can be broken down into clear, trainable movement patterns. Freeze 1. Acceleration. Look closely at this moment of acceleration. This is where the physics of the body meets motor control. We have here, first skill is skill. Gross motor skills. Gross motor skills are movements that require the coordination of large muscle groups to produce significant force and move the entire body through space. To overcome inertia, they involve triple extension, the simultaneous straightening of the hips, knees, and ankles, with the glutes and quadriceps firing at maximum intensity. These skills form the foundation of explosive movements in sports, like jumping in basketball, or the initial drive in a soccer sprint. Classification. Discrete motor skill. A discrete motor skill has a very clear, distinct beginning and end. The start is a single, explosive action triggered by a stimulus, like a whistle or a starting gun, and once the first stride is taken, the discrete action is complete. It is seen in action similar to a golf swing or a tennis serve, where the focus is on the single, precise movement. Freeze 2. Mid-sprint, maintaining speed. Skill, gross motor skills. Gross motor skills involve movements that recruit large muscle groups and multi-joint coordination to produce force. During acceleration, the motor cortex sends high-frequency signals to the quadriceps, glutes, and gastrocnemius, enabling triple extension, the simultaneous straightening of the hip, knee, and ankle to drive the center of mass forward. These skills are essential in power. Sports like basketball, football, and track events, where explosive propulsion overcomes inertia. Skill 2. Discrete motor skill. The discrete motor skill has a clear, distinct beginning and end, such as the start itself that triggers the movement. It is seen in actions like a tennis serve or a golf swing. Skill 3. Continuous motor skill. A continuous motor skill is repetitive, with beginning and endpoints, determined by the performer or environmental barriers rather than the movement itself. Once a sprinter reaches top speed, it becomes a motor program loop, where the nervous system focuses on the rhythm and timing of the stride, cycle, recovery, and drive phases to maintain velocity with maximum efficiency. These skills are standard in cyclical activities such as swimming, cycling, and long-distance running, where the movement pattern is sustained over time. Skill 4. Simple skill. A simple skill has few technical components and limited decision-making. Once at top speed, the runner focuses only on the repetitive movement of the limbs. It is seen in tasks like running a straight line or a basic chest pass in netball. Freeze 3. The sudden stop to finish. Skill 5. Open motor skill. An open motor skill is performed in an unpredictable or changing environment, requiring constant adaptation based on external stimuli. The sudden stop reacts to cues like a finish line, whistle, or coach's signal, using perceptual motor integration to time eccentric muscle contractions, breaking force and stop without losing balance or crossing a boundary. These skills are crucial in team sports, like soccer or rugby, where players must stop or change direction based on opponents or the ball. Skill 6. Self-paced skill. A self-paced skill allows the performer, from the explosive power of the track, we move to the fluid grace of the floor. In Category 2, we explore contemporary dance. In this performance, we primarily observe non-locomotor and fine motor skills. As the dancer reaches and extends, the body remains rooted, using the small muscles of the hands and feet to create expressive, articulated movements. This is a perfect example of a closed motor skill, because it takes place in a predictable, stable environment, allowing the performer to focus entirely on internal timing and technical form. It's a mastery of stability where the core acts as the anchor for every transition. Finally, we take that control to the playground for category 3. Traditional games, specifically the Chinese garter. This activity is a high-level demonstration of complex and serial motor skills. It is serial because it requires a specific sequence of movements, the approach, the jump, and the hook that must be performed in a precise order to succeed. Because the garter can sway or change height, this is considered an open motor skill, requiring the jumper to constantly adapt to external cues. It's a celebration of agility, where every successful landing is a triumph of spatial awareness and coordination. To wrap things up, we have seen today that movement is far more than just physical action. It is a sophisticated language of the human body, from the raw, explosive, gross motor skills seen on the track, to the delicate fine motor precision of contemporary dance, and finally, the rhythmic serial coordination of our traditional games. We have witnessed the true dynamics of human movement in action. As Group 3, our journey through these motor skill classifications reminds us that whether we are athletes, artists, or students, our ability to control and learn these movements is what allows us to excel. We hope this demonstration has given you a deeper appreciation for the principles of motor control that guide us every single day. Once again, we are the Group 3. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of movement.